Good morning, Jessica. This is Michelle, your CDA instructor. I hope you're having a good morning. Your portfolio piece that you sent for Module 2 is very, very well written, and your competency statement those are all fantastic. So, congratulations on that. Those are not easy to write, but you will have a nice portfolio piece there. I just wanted to go over these activities a little bit. I'm not sure where you got them, if you've actually done them. I just never know where the candidates are getting these activities. If they're things that have been done in the classroom, then that's great. I just have a few questions about them before we leave them in your portfolio, because when you put something in your portfolio, you want to make sure that you're very clear with whoever does your visit and scores your portfolio when you do your visit at the end of all the modules. So I just looking out for my candidates to make sure their portfolios are very good. So this first activity that's fine. I just want to double check to make sure that I like how you say have the students do the work. I just want to make sure we're always looking at, in an activity, who's doing most of the work, who's doing most of the play. If it's not the children, then it's really not appropriate for them. So I'm glad to see that the children seem to be doing everything here. So I just wanted to point that out. In the retelling, this is, of course, it's always fun and wonderful. It's wonderful, wonderful. Be careful with choosing volunteers. In fact, I would caution against it. Young children especially may not understand the concept of, saying I want to do it, or they will all say they want to do it, and then you have to pick. So just be careful with that. I would think when you do a storybook, make sure there's a role for every child to have in the book, even if it's something that you consider minor. The main thing is that everybody has a part to play. And so I just want to caution against choosing volunteers. That can create different kinds of issues. So just something to think about. Band practice is basically, it sounds like they're playing and making sounds. That's perfect. And learning to cut with scissors. So ages 3 to 4, yeah, that's fine. If they're sitting at the table and, all of that, that's fine. And bouncing and catching is wonderful. All About Me books are wonderful. The Cozy Cube sounds wonderful. I do have a question about this group painting, ages 3 to 4, to choose a picture to paint as a group. I've never seen a group of children that age do something like this all at the same time. It's hard for me to imagine that it works, but maybe you have a small class, or maybe you've done this and it works. I really just caution my candidates about having things in here that you haven't actually done and that you don't know whether they would actually work in a group. What you could do with this is switch it around a little bit and just have the children lay out their paintings that they've already done, where they're just doing their own paintings at the easel, or on the floor or on the wall, however you all do it, and then let them dry, and then let them put them together in different ways to see what kinds of things they can create, to make a group picture, but not have it be anything fixed with a fixed outcome. So anything you're doing with painting, all of this really should not have an end to it. It should just be for the use of painting. But you could still do this if you worked it so that they were just painting, and then you would have a fun activity for a social activity of having them put their paintings together in different ways and then make up well, this is a picture of this, or this is that, and just let them have fun doing that together. So I would like to see this one reworked a little bit so that I'm sure that it's appropriate for the age. And I love your blocks activity for the mathematics. That's absolutely perfect. So you really don't have a lot of changes to make. Just consider those.